I really get bothered by the fact that there's no hell sometimes, because I want there to be a hell. I want there to be a hell so that people like this Madoff character can go to it. I've rarely been so disgusted by someone as by this Madoff person, just because it wasn't that he was a greedy motherfucker like all the other greedy motherfuckers. It's that he was one of the most trusted people on Wall Street. One of the most trusted. He was a former chairman of the NASDAQ. A lot of the most well-heeled, liberal and progressive people had all their money with him. And he points to a couple of things, really. I mean, it's not just him. It's not just him. It's the whole culture. It's the whole culture that protects maggots like this fuckhead. And you can see this in the fact that the SEC was receiving letters as early as 1999 from people in rival houses saying, look, we are trying to duplicate Madoff's results, and we're telling you that it cannot be done. It can't be done. There's no way that this guy can be pumping out, no matter what the economy is doing, there's no way that this guy can be pumping out 10% returns every fucking year. He can't do it. There is not a portfolio that you can put together that will produce these kinds of returns this consistently. And thanks to the gutting of the SEC and the fact that nobody is really minding the store anymore, and everybody knew it. Excuse me. You have this situation of absolute lawlessness where this greedy bastard can rip off people. And why is he worse than any of the other greedy assholes? Well, because of the fact that he was such a trusted figure. A lot of people, a lot of charities actually invested with him. In fact, several extremely prominent charities are going to have to close their doors. I mean, one of the one that I saw recently was what's called the JET Foundation, JEHT, and the people who supported them, who gave them their money to run, had all of their money invested with Madoff, all of it. And I was listening to this guy from JET talking about the people that he supported, and it was just like a who's who of progressive causes in the country. And I was literally almost in tears listening to the people that he was supporting, because these are exactly the kind of people that we're going to be needing, the kind of work that we're going to be needing people to be doing in the months and years ahead, as this country basically gets flushed down the toilet. And thinking that here was this well-heeled cocksucker, this fucking maggot, this leech on society, who actually was so revolting, so disgusting, that he was willing to steal from these charities. And one of the things, I'm going to try to find this thing and put a link up in the bar, but there's this wonderful old tape of him at a round table discussion, just kind of calmly holding court, in this wonderful kind of intelligent grandfatherly way he had of just assuring everybody that there's no way, thanks to the advanced accounting systems, that there's no way for anybody to game the system anymore. It's just simply impossible. Nobody can do it. I mean, talk about the fucking stones on this guy, that he can sit there in front of a bunch of people, and while he's actively ripping them off, to sit there smug, the fuckhead, and assure everyone that there's no way that anybody could beat this. Oh, you don't have to worry, you don't have to regulate, you don't have to be concerned, because we have this perfect system that nobody can do anything criminal within, because they'll be instantly caught and punished. You can rest comfortable in your beds at night. You can give us all your money. You can give us all your retirement money. You can give us all your investment money. It's safe with us. So, I want people to remember this guy. And remember not just that he is a corrupt bastard, but at one point that he was the absolute pinnacle. He is one of the most trusted people on Wall Street. So, if he is a corrupt, money-grubbing fuckhead, what do you think of the other people who are less well thought of? Yeah, this guy's as good as it gets, and he's a jerk. So, think about that. Think about the fact that there really aren't any friends on Wall Street. Nobody who gives a shit about you. Nobody who cares about your future. Nobody who cares about your money except to part you with it and invest it in a huge home in Florida that the government can't take away. This is Zach Elliott. Feel free to argue.